23 goals at 23 years old. I'm an average 23-year-old, and in the next year, you're gonna see me completely change my life. I'm a lad, and this is a year worth telling. How's everyone's week going? Hope everyone had a productive week, because I didn't. Let's just say there was a lot of brain rot and slacking off, if you will.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Also, after spending basically my whole birthday just editing, I went out to eat, and unfortunately, I got food poisoning. Hey, I mean, I wasn't going to be, completely turn into a new person overnight, It's going to take some time. But like they say, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. So I also did some other things other than brain rot. My homie Cyrus, shout out to Cyrus for everyone. He gave me a record player with the new Tyler album, so that was pretty cool. I hooped with some friends and found out I could grab a 9 to 10 foot rim, so that's a good sign considering, I've been having knee problems recently. So if I can get the knee problem sorted out, I can get into plyometrics and all that as soon as possible. I went to the gym as per usual, and as you can see, sheesh, you see those legs? I'm locked in for real. I cleaned my room, which has been quite messy for a while. I just didn't have the time to clean it and finally got around to cleaning it, so there was that. Can't work in a messy environment. Also tried signing up for Uber to make some cash on the side, but I ran into some issues. I read 2 books of the Bible, Genesis and Exodus, and actually had something pretty cool happen. Good morning, beautiful people. I was gonna say this yesterday, but I didn't want to wake up the family. But yeah, so basically yesterday I was chilling with the dog. And I was reading the Bible, and my sister came in, and we were just kind of playing with the dog, whatever. And I was reading Exodus chapter 18. And after she came in and we were playing with the dog, I kind of got distracted, and let's just say after she left, I was brain rotting again. And so I just instinctively, I don't even think about it. It's actually crazy, these bad habits that I need to get rid of. But I just went on Instagram and I was kind of scrolling for a bit. Literally, the first couple of videos was this video about Exodus chapter 19. And, I'll pop up the video right here so you can kind of get what I'm trying to say here.
What is a prayer God has answered recently in your life?
Oh, that's so good. So every day, every day I pray for myself to draw closer to Him. The last 6 months, I felt as if the more I prayed, the further I actually got from Him. About 5 days ago, I was reading the book of Exodus, and on Mount Sinai, Jesus was telling Moses that I will send an angel ahead of you to prepare the way for you. And when I read that passage, the 6 months of silence that I thought God was distancing Himself from me wasn't actually distance or silence. It was actually He was going on ahead. He prepared the way for me.
So yeah, if you actually search up what chapter it talks about, God leading Moses in Mount Sinai, it's Exodus chapter 19. Well, it starts at 19, and I think it goes on until 24. I was just reading the Bible, and what do you know? God told me, bro, stop brain rotting, bro. Lock in. So yeah, that was the video. As you can see, I feel like I kind of needed that video, and it popped up at the perfect time. I was literally reading Exodus chapter 19. There are thousands of chapters and so many books, and what do you know? It shows up when I need it, when I've been praying about it, and it just goes to show you, God is real, and that even if you don't feel like He's near, that's actually when He's the closest, when He's preparing the path ahead of you. I just wanted to say that because it was a pretty crazy encounter. So yeah, back to the video. I think that was around the middle of the week, but yeah, that was pretty much my whole week. Not much really happened. The rest of my time was just spent scheduling and refining the goals I already had. So I explained why I did these goals in the last week, but I'll just quickly go over them again just to sort of give the rough game plan for what I have for each goal. So the first one, Again, it's to run a marathon. So the rule I have for that is I need to qualify. I cannot get disqualified, which is 6 hours. I plan to begin training in the new year in 2026 in January, and the race is on May 3rd, 2026, I think. Sign up begins on October 15th, so I gotta have that gotta have that on my calendar. The second one is skydiving. I'm planning to have this on either the August 24th or August 31st weekend. I'm just gonna kind of see whichever weekend works better for me. So the third goal of making $100K, my plan is to get a full-time job or part-time job or whatever by September. Get it as soon as possible. Like, it's in August right now, I gotta lock in for real. But keep looking around for comp side jobs, like a tech job or whatever, and also do part-time on the side. That's the plan for now. It might change or whatever. But second one is get 10K subscribers. So I'm gonna post on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram on a lot when I'm done the video, just short clips here and there. I might start another channel about something else, who knows, maybe a gaming channel or like a, I don't know, we'll see, who knows. Number 5 is do a TEDx talk. So for the TEDx talk, I'm just gonna come up with 1 to 3 solid talks from now until the end of the year, and then in the new year I'm gonna start looking for events to speak at. Goal number 6 is to finish the Bible. I plan to finish reading the Bible by the end of August. Goal number 7 is to see the northern lights or the sakura blossoms. I'm planning to see the northern lights in maybe the end of September or end of October or end of November, whichever one, the lights are really showing up north, and I live in Ontario, so yeah, please don't kill me. If not, I'm gonna watch the sakura blossoms in like spring or something, in like April or May or something. Goal number 8 is to bench 225, so I'm gonna complete that by the end of the year, December. So goal number 9 is to start a business. The rule I have for that is that I need to sell a product or service to at least 100 people, and I have a couple ideas in mind, but I'm gonna also do that in the new year. Right now I want to kind of focus on my physical fitness and the other goals that I'll be mentioning. Goal number 10 is to dunk a basketball. I'm gonna train until the end of the year, and then after the marathon I'm gonna also continue the training. Goal number 11 is to do a human flag. I'm gonna be doing this year round. I'm just gonna incorporate it at the end of a couple of workouts or whatever, just make it kind of skill specific. Goal number 12 is to write a book. I want to complete that by the end of May, so then I have some time to maybe publish it if I want, or kind of get that logistics sorted out. Goal number 13 is to read 23 books. I'm going to read 2 books every month. And that should be on pace to finish. Goal number 14 is to find a church and get baptized. I'm just going to do that by obviously going to church every Sunday, and yeah, church on Sundays. Goal number 15 is to travel out of the country. So I'm just going to do this whenever I get my full-time job or full-time tech job or whatever, and just take my vacation days or sort that out, sometime in the future. Goal number 16 is to learn 3 songs on the piano. So the 3 songs I have that I want to do is the final duet from Omori, watching fireworks from Oberhofer, watching fireworks from Oberhofer, and Minato saves Kushina from Naruto. Shit, yo, childhood anime right there. Goal number 17 is to go on a date. Hey, when it happens, it happens. Goal number 18 is to make a song. This is going to be year-round, creative process takes time. Goal number 19 is to make 12 cinematic, inspiring, and storytelling videos. I'm going to make 1 monthly, ideally, and post it at the end of the month. So goal number 20 is to get certified as a personal trainer. I was looking at the NASM certification, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was. And the ACSM is more of a medical one. I think I'm just going to stick to a different one that I found, which is NSCA, Certified Personal Training. Hopefully get that done by December, end of the year. Goal number 21 is to learn how to cook 23 healthy recipes. So I'm going to try to have 4 recipes every week, or learn 4 new recipes every week, finish by the end of September. So that way, I can have time. Like, I don't want to think about my meals when I'm doing the physical training or whatever, like marathon, dunk training. Like, I want it to kind of be natural. Even when I'm doing, when I have a full-time job or whatever, I don't want to be thinking about what I'm going to eat. I just want to have it naturally come to me, so I'm going to have recipes, lined up. So goal number 22 is to cold approach 100 people. So a rule I have for that is that I must get their name, I must introduce myself, and they must introduce themselves to me, and I must talk for more than at least 2 minutes. So then it can't be, surface level and just be like, oh, how was your day? Oh, the weather's great. These rules kind of just prevent me from going up to people, have a quick conversation, forces me to have a little bit more of a personal conversation. Goal number 23 is to volunteer 10 times. I'm just going to do that by volunteering once every month, ideally maybe on Sunday or something, just sort of a rest day. But yeah, I'll probably find them as I go, but that's the general schedule. That's been this week. It's been a pretty boring week, but I promise you it'll pick up from here. Like, comment, and subscribe. tuning into this journey. I'll see you guys next week. Goal number 9. So goal number 9 is There's this quote in the Bible, or not a quote. So there's this verse in the Bible, Genesis 29:28. It says, "And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed unto him but a few days, for the love he had to her." Basically, it meant like his love, he works and waited 7 years, but for him, it was like nothing. It was only a couple of days in comparison to the love he had for her. Not to brag or anything, but hey, Jacob, I've been waiting for 23 years. Just saying. I'm just saying, hand off the wheel, call spade a spade. I'll probably refine them as I go, but that's the general schedule. I'll probably refine.
Let me sit my stupid ass down. Bro, what am I doing?